Kettle's really noisy. It's like 6 AM, the sun's not long up. I got up a bit early today because I was going to do these doors. I want to take them off and work on them, and that's going to muck about with the aircon. So I thought if I get it done early, before it gets too hot. I'm trying to make a plan in my head about what I've got to do, so I'm efficient, but it's too early, my head's not working, so I don't know. Two dogs from the nursery are here. Looking through the fence, waiting for Bung Bung and Goggy to go out for their walk with Pen. Bung Bung's on patrol. Right, they're all off out for their walk with Pen. Going to turn the water on, so that's funny. Why we haven't got no electric? I want to turn the water on so it's nice and clean and cold for when they get back, because Gorgie will want to go in there. Why have we got no electric? Right, let's test the sprinklers. Right, yeah, sprinklers have come on, so maybe it might be a dodgy connection in this silly thing they've put on here. I really don't have time for this. Well, these are just taped together inside there, but that does look okay. Looks a little bit dirty on that, doesn't it? I might scrape that a little bit. Right, the wires are switched, still nothing. Let's try the sprinklers on that switch. Sprinklers are fine. So the switch is fine. I guess that leaves us with potentially a pump problem or a loose wire at the bottom of the pump, but I don't really want to pull all that up. I think I'll leave that till later. I've marked how much I want to take off, and then I've drawn a line. Pencil line. Some of the angles on the door are not perfectly square. So the top of this door as well is off square, but the frame is off square as well. So this door, the inaccuracy on this door kind of matches the inaccuracy of the frame, but the other door kind of goes the other way. So I'm not going to be doing it perfectly flat. I want to make the same angle as the door frame a little bit. And when you're planning across, you don't want to go off the end because it can make a chip. Instead, you want to kind of stop about there and then reverse and come back the other way. And that's why I wanted the reversible swarf chute, so I can have the chips going down and then flick the switch and again have the chips going down. I have done this before, but it was about 20 years ago, so it's been a little while. Okay, that went quite well actually. I've got the cut to where I wanted it, and I've also added the angle that I wanted to try to match the door frame a little bit. It's science. We'll go and see if it worked. Just for fun, I flicked the switch again and it came straight back on. That's so strange. Right, let's see what happened. Hopefully it no longer catches. So, top looks all right, doesn't it? They're the same height. Yeah, that's pretty much perfect, to be honest. It's perfect. perfect. But it catches in this corner here. So this part of the frame's angled like that. And the back of the door is angled the other way, you know, sod's law. It catches in that back corner there. So when I was measuring these doors, I actually made a slight mistake with the measurement. And I've left too big of a gap down the bottom. And I remember clearly at least double checking this, or maybe even triple checking it. And how I got it wrong, I don't know, but I did, by a few mil. And then when they cut the door, it was delivered to me a few mil shorter again. So it's added up to the door's been about 8 mil too short, so it's just a bit not quite right. So I'm adding a strip to the bottom as well. And I'm attaching that to the bottom of the door. I've glued it and screwed it, and then I'm just going to tidy it up with the plane and the sander. And then once it's all filled and lacquered, hopefully it will be, you know, not very noticeable. I think even now, without any finishing done, it looks all right already, to be honest. So, all right, so that's working out okay. It shuts all the way now for the first time. And the little strip I'm adding down the bottom is improving the gap a little bit. With that strip, I've gone down more or less as far as I can to the floor. It's about 3 or 4 mil here, so I can't really go down much more than that. Putting my handles at 95 off the bottom of the door. You just have to ignore the smoke. Now all the cutting is done on this door, so it's time to sand it. If you remember, I was complaining before about this part of this door being lighter than it should have been. It's been hanging up for about 2 or 3 weeks. It hasn't darkened any, it's still too light. So I'm going to go over the whole door with the electric sander, but this section where it's too light, I'm just going to give it a very light rubbing with sandpaper, and I'll do that by hand. So I think when you sand wood, it lightens it. I'll show you on this scrap piece I've got. Hopefully that shows on camera. It goes much lighter. So obviously I don't want to risk making it any lighter than it already is. So for this bit here, I'm just going to give it a very sort of, just a very light one and get all these edges. Right, well that's all sanded and dusted, so we're ready for termite proofing it now. It's midday now, pretty hot. Hopefully the weather holds. Doing these doors has been a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. But I am pleased it's me that's doing it, and I didn't pay other people to come in and do it, because I know they would have made a mess and I would have been the one fixing it anyway. And also, of course, this wood preservative is darkening it up nicely. It looks lovely on that side now. And better on this side. Still got like a bit of an orange tint to it, which I don't like, but I guess you can't have everything. I'm just waiting for that to dry. So I'll go for a little wander. I'll talk about whatever comes into my head. So my mum saw the last video I put up, and she was saying that she thinks I'm right about the tiger. She says it looks exactly like the tiger print on Google. So you never know. And what my mum was saying was that what they do in India, like the Indian villages, the tigers always attack from behind. So the Indian villagers, like when they're out doing their fields and whatever, they wear a hat with like a face painted on the back of their head. So the tiger chickens out and doesn't pounce on them. Anyway, whatever happens will happen. That's my attitude. It's like, I'm a determinist, you know. I just think if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. There's no point in worrying about it too much. And if the tiger wants to come down and start some trouble, then, well, I've got a big room over there if Mr. Tiger wants to come and join the family. Stick a pool table on top of it. It'll look lovely. Set the room off nicely. Just put today's weather forecast up on the screen so you can see that. You can see that real feel. It says over 40. I don't really quite understand that real feel thing. Maybe that's something to do with the humidity, or it is killing me today. It's very, very hot today, and I shouldn't, even just walking down there for 5-10 minutes, I shouldn't have done that. It's like, for lacquering the doors, I've moved on to using these spray cans of clear lacquer. Right, it's 3:30 in the afternoon now. I've got that door lacquered and in. Everything seems okay. I haven't cut the receiver hole yet for this. So yeah, it's not too bad. I think this side looks really nice. The other side's a bit orangey, but it's still okay. It's okay. Ready, go! Okay. Just giving Gorgie some ice water. We're getting everything shut again now, so we can get the aircon back on and cool it down. Stop. It's this. Is that it? What? Oh, it's no good. Oh, you. So yeah, look, they just weren't. They were all wrapped up nice and tight in the electrical tape. It looked good from the outside, and on the inside it was just junk. So maybe mystery solved. I wish I could say in Thai, sorry to waste your time for such a stupid thing, but I'll get Pen to translate that later. Yeah. No, it's okay. I can do. Die. That's okay. I can. Yeah. Very good. I feel like a bit of an idiot. It was just a electrical tape. It looked like it was done up really, really nicely. So they did a great job on the tape, and they're just a shit job on the wire in behind the tape. So stupid. The electricians strike again. Oh, look, since we're on the subject of that, I'll show you this, what I saw the other day. I saw this like 2 days ago. Up there on that light, can you see that? I mean, they look like burn marks. Now, they were not there before. They were not there last week, so those are new. I mean, surely that's like electrical arcing or something. The only thing that's unusual that's happened is when we had that lightning strike that tripped all the electric in the house. So I was thinking maybe there was a surge in all the circuits and it's caused this. I don't know. So anyway, obviously I've got to get the ladder and have a look inside that. I was thinking about getting the electricians back to check that, and I've got another job for them to do anyway. So I don't know. It's probably best to get out there and check it myself, because as you can see, the electricians. Anyway, at least we've got the water working, so I can wash that filthy bung, you filthy mutt. Pen just wants to walk over to Puck to say thanks for sorting out the electric thing. Look, Puck's pruning his bamboo over there. Wonder what he's doing with that. He's got some quite nice papayas here as well. We took one of those, so we got the seeds out of it. We're going to grow one of that variety over on our farm as well. What are these, limes? So we're picking some limes.
Can you pick up on the tall one?
Oh yeah.
Pen's going to pick a few of those and she's going to do a bit of cooking with it and then bring some back to share it with them. So it's something I remembered happened the other day. I saw a snake in the bathroom, so I went to Pen. I said, "Oi, like, what's going on? Why is there a snake in the bathroom?" And she had no idea how it got there. You know, it's all a bit confusing. Like, where did it come from? How did it get in? Who killed it? You know. We've had a few visitors today. Pen's sister came with her new baby. But I just wanted to show, because it's so unusual. I just spotted there's a snake in the bathroom. We've no idea how it got in here, but it's dead. It's in 2 pieces, and we've no idea how it died. What is that about? Maybe the cat. Maybe the cat's handiwork. But yeah, we assume that the cat must have done it. Maybe it got in and then the cat attacked it, or the cat brought it back as like a present for us, or whatever they do. Put its teeth to good use for once. Okay, what's for dinner? What is it? Chicken and...
Pad Thai chicken and tamami bean.
Okay. Right, looks good. I'm hungry. Hot. Doggy, what are you doing? Yeah, I just finished eating. It's pudding time.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's alright, thank you.
I think one time when I go, you eat different. You have to cook the tomorrow. Never want that chicken.
Pen got a few bits from the town. Like, I'm gonna have a strawberry cake and like electrolyte drink. No, it's my cake. Pen, it's after my cake. Pen, they're staring at me, making me feel guilty. Dogs don't eat strawberry cake.
So I have this one.
They're getting a little bit of cake as well.